It's time for us to come into these mushroom-riddled caverns and root out the grots that are here. Our foul chaos spawn have brought the herd stone to bring the Father's blessing to this place. They think they are so fancy with their spiders and their squigs and all of those nasty little grots. But we'll show them what dragon ogres are made of.
They think they can take on mushrooms! They think they can beat the grots! The bad moon shines on us today! We will ride forth and rid our caves of their flea-ridden filth! For we worship the bad moon! And all filthy little dragon ogre alligators will do anything to stop us today!
MiniWarGaming Speed Mac Batrep!
And with that, our very first Gloomspite Gitz versus Beasts of Chaos Age of Sigmar battle report begins with me fielding the Gloomspite Gitz and Mr. Beatty, Dan, from Max Aggression Games.
Yes.
Gaming, sorry. Max Aggression Gaming. I hate when people do that for me. MiniWarGames. I'm like, no, MiniWarGaming, man. It's gaming. Has come in to challenge with his wonderful Dragon Ogre army.
Yes, we're gonna ride through really quickly. It's gonna hurt bad.
I'm sure Dan's thoughts were they finally brought in the Dragon Ogres with the Beasts of Chaos, so now I can mix them in with other stuff. And then he decides to bring a mostly Dragon Ogre army. It's fine though. And so, what's this guy's name again? The Dragon Ogre
Shaggoth, yeah.
He's going to be your general.
Yeah.
You've got a few units of Dragon Ogres ready to charge into the battle. They're terrifying.
Yeah.
With some Warhounds and some Chaos Spawn and the Herdstone to back them up. And a Cockatrice in the back, just to be nasty. Now, I don't have any of the new stuff painted up yet, so we're going to see some traditional stuff, but now the Spiderfang, Grots, and the Moonclan have all been brought together the way they've always should have. And even some Trolls and Giants added in for good measure. This is only $12.50, so what I decided to bring is my Loon Boss on his gigantic cave squig, with a big unit of squig herd right here. Now they mix in with the squig herders. A large unit of 60 grots, and now it actually specifies that you can bring multiple banners, 1 per 20, which is nice, and they can be different banners. So they're going to get +1 bravery and +1 to their saving throws against shooting, which I don't think that'll come up very often. A general is deadly shouty, which means he can use his command trait without using the command point once per phase. And his is just that all squigs wholly within 12 inches of him get +3 to their movement. And on the Spiderfang side, we got a Shaman riding a big Arachnarok, and we got 2 units of 5 Spiderfang riders. And we got all sorts of new spells that you're going to get to see some of in this game. We'll explain them when they happen. But I gave him the artifact, the Totem of the Spider God, I believe it's called, which lets all of their venom activate on 5+ instead of 6+. Basically all the spiders, not the riders, if they hit on 6s, unmodified, they just do mortal wounds instead of their damage, and now it'll be on 5s. And you've upgraded your Dragon Ogre Shoggoth as his artifact and command trait so that, because normally these guys can move d6 inches in the hero phase,
Yeah.
he can let them re-roll that, and he also has the artifact that lets them run and charge.
yeah.
So they are fast and they are nasty.
Oh yeah.
After we're deployed, I choose a corner for the bad moon. I actually have a little icon that looks like a moon, and I can't find it. It's driving me nuts. And the way that that works is it starts in the corner, and at the start of the second battle round and each battle round after, I roll the die. On a 1, it doesn't move. On a 2 to 5, it moves 1 space. The next space is the center of the quadrant, or after that, the middle, and then the next quadrant, center, and then off the table. And if I roll 2 to 5, it moves 1 space. If I roll a 6, it moves 2 spaces. If it's in the middle of a quadrant, it affects the bad moon's moonlight affects any models wholly within that quadrant. If it's in the center, it affects the entire table. It has a huge list of things that it does. For example, squigs can run and charge, grots can reroll 1s to hit. If there's enemy units, I can pick 1. If I roll equal to or less than the number of models, they get D3 mortal wounds. Spiderfang's venom activates on a 5+, which I already get. Trolls get to reroll their regeneration. There's a bunch of stuff. So basically, it buffs my units, and it helps my wizards, and it debuffs enemy wizards. We're playing Battle for the Past, so there's 4 objectives, 1 on each side, and 2 in the middle. At the end of your turn, you score points for every objective that you hold. 1 point for your own, 2 for the ones in the middle, 4 for the other side. It's as simple as that. I finish deploying first, so I get to choose who goes first. And I will actually choose to go first, because I want to grab those objectives in the middle before. As much as I won't be able to do much damage, I can at least get in the position to get points. So let's jump right into it. You ready? Are you ready?
Yeah, boy.
Gloomspite Gitz, turn 1. And lest I forget, terrain on this table, the game mat is actually from Table War. The terrain is from Game Mat. that's always fun to say, gamemat.eu.
Yeah.
And then the bigger mushrooms were made by Greenleaf Terrain. This is actually Games Workshop terrain for the Goblin Town
Goblin Town,
for
yeah.
Lord of the Rings.
I like that one a lot.
And the mushrooms, I want to say, are War Gamma. It's a long time ago that I bought those, but I believe they're War Gamma. In my hero phase, he'll use his command trait for free, which allows him, any squig units wholly within 12 inches of him get +3 to their move, and so he's a squig unit, and this is a squig unit. My shaman can cast 2 spells. He'll start with Venom of the Spider God. He can choose a Spiderfang unit, and that doubles the number of mortal wounds they do until the next hero phase. I need a 6. I fail it, so don't have to think about who I'm going to give it to. And we'll throw Mystic Shield on something. Yes, we will. You don't have anything in range to be able to deny this, right?
No, he's over here, way too far.
Way too far. Okay, and I'll give it to himself. Yeah, sure. He's got Mystic Shield. And then we're going to go to the movement phase. He's just going to move up 8 inches. They'll run, not because I want to go too far, but because I don't feel like measuring. I'm just going to use that to, scuttle, 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 scuttle. Grab that objective. And run the other one too. Only an inch. There, up to here. Just going to say, this is my objective. You're gonna have to work hard to take it back from me. Mine. My boss there, he moves 2d6 inches. So 9 inches plus the 3 from his command trait, so 12 inches. And I'll run him as well. 15 inches. He's just gonna boing to here. And we'll run this unit 2 inches. And because they have the +3, that'll let them move 10 inches. So they're just going to wrap in front of them and grab this objective with a lot of guys. It's my objective. We'll run the Grots too, because hey, why not? 5 inches. So that'll be 10 inches in total. So we're just going to go up there. We're going to make sure to leave some behind, not that I don't have any to spare, to hold that objective. Because I just need to kind of own it first turn, and then I can leave it alone. Because in Age of Sigmar, you continue to control an objective until your opponent takes it from you. So even if they tie you for the number of models, look at this. I love this. Look at that. You like those measuring? Somebody's cringing right now. Somebody's like, now you gotta measure everything. And I'm like, nope. No, thank you. No, thank you. Just gonna leave some in range of that 6 inches. I'm not in range to shoot anything. These all ran, and he's out of the 16-inch range to fire the bows from all the little Grots on top, and I can't charge anywhere because I'm not close enough for one thing, and everybody ran. So that is the end of my turn. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I own 3 objectives. This one's worth 1, and these are worth 2 each, making a score 5-0. I have infinite more points than my opponent. That means he has no chance to catch up to me, because I have 5 divided by 0 is undefined.
Back there and take that one. Oh, no way.
Well, that is worth 4 to you.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I'm like, it's only worth 1. I'm like, oh wait, no, it's worth 4 to you.
That's hard to get there.
So that is the end of my turn. Let's see what happens in Beast of Chaos, turn 1. Okay, first mistake. I forgot that the web spinner actually gives me +1 to casting and unbinding rolls for wizards nearby. And so I actually I rolled a 5 for the Venom one, and I needed a 6. So a unit is actually affected by that. I would have wanted to give it to one of these units just because they're further forward. So I'm going to give it to this unit. So they are double mortal wounds.
Okay.
No, you know what? This unit, because they're closer to your fast war hands. So double mortal wounds until my next hero phase. And in case anybody thought that when he moved, they were no longer within 12 inches, it's when he activates the command ability, they have to be within the 12 inches, not when they move. So I just want to point those 2 things out, just in case anybody thinks I did those 2 things wrong.
They're doing their Thunderscorn move.
So they each get to move D6 inches.
Ooh.
And they could re-roll it because of his it's his command ability that does that, right? His command trait.
Yeah, he's Master of the Storm, it's called.
Moving 6 inches. Then they move 8, and they can run a charge.
And they can run a charge. They gotta be wholly within 18 of him, but that's easy,
yeah, he'll be there.
Them, same thing.
Oh. Do you want to reroll that?
Yeah, I can. Good.
It's every
Good.
time, right?
Every
Not just
time.
once?
Yeah.
So 4 inches. So it's a unit of 3, unit of 6, and now the last unit of 3,
Yep.
move 6. Obviously don't want to reroll that.
Yeah.
I think we're going to be fighting this turn.
Yeah, let's go this way. We're gonna spread out.
And your Shaggoth
Shaggoth.
3, do you want to reroll the 3? You have a 50-50 chance of it getting better.
Hey, might as well then.
I feel like I'm going to bait.
Hey!
Oh, you got it. All right, good. I feel better about that. I'm like, if you roll a 1 or a 2, I'll be like, oh, I totally baited you into that.
He's only gonna go there anyways because I gotta stay in the bubble zone, man.
18 inches, though, bubble.
Yeah, but the run one is only 12.
Oh.
The run and charge one is 12. But
Do they have to be within? Do they have to be within 12?
Within 12
when they go to charge.
when to run and charge. Yeah.
Meaning when they charge, they have to be within 12.
Yeah.
So after they run, they could be out of that bubble and no longer be able to charge.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So he's gonna probably have to go right in the general area of everybody here just to even do that part.
Yeah. Might not be able to get all of them in it.
Even if they don't get to do it.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You're pretty
This
fast
is-
anyways. 8-inch movement. 8-inch movement is already pretty darn good.
Yeah. So Sundering Blades onto them.
So spell. What did you have to cast?
It's less than that. I bet it's a 6.
Okay, I can't stop it. So it gives a unit an extra rend.
Yeah, it gives them -1 rend extra.
Movement phase.
Puppers going out here.
Good old puppies. Is this 2 units of 5 or 1 unit of 10?
1 unit. They can't go below.
They can't.
Cockatrice.
Cockatrice can run.
Go.
3 inches. So 15 total. So it flies up.
Yeah, he's
Well,
gonna
flies.
right
Just
in
ignore
there,
everything.
Yeah. He'll run. Yeah.
You're going to run these guys because
Yeah.
they can charge
As long as they're within 12.
as long as he stays close to them. So 1
I
inch
can't
run.
roll that, so 9 inches.
Well, you stay 3 inches away anyways.
As long as I get around here.
You're trying to do more like a full front, right?
Yeah. Get in there, boys. And they got that spell. Just gonna move up here and wait for the.
It'll be the second wave.
Yeah. He's just going here. He's got enough to get there, anyways.
And the other 3?
Yeah, they're just gonna try and stay within the 12. If maybe they can. They got enough move. They're gonna get close enough.
Yeah, I was going to say that if they run,
Might
they'll
as well
actually
not.
leave the.
Yeah.
I'm not sure though. We got to check the rule if they have to stay within it when they go to charge, or if it's just now. No shooting, and we checked, and the artifact says that they have to be wholly within 18 at the start of the charge phase. So if they like ran out of that 18, they wouldn't be able to charge.
Yeah.
Which wasn't really a
These
problem.
guys only ran, but yeah, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. You'd have everybody's close. There's no shooting phase because you've got nothing to shoot with that's didn't run,
Yeah.
and so it's just right to charges.
Yeah, we'll do it. Let's do the puppies first.
Puppies are charging.
Huh?
5 inches. Definitely gets them into these spider riders.
This two-headed one hits you.
Oh no, not the 2-headed one. Does he have 1 wound too? I don't see why do these guys only have 1 wound? Look at the size of them. You don't put something on that size of a base and say they have 1 wound each with a 6-up save. I'm not sure who should be more terrified, because like you're gonna hit me like a ton of bricks, but there's a lot of things for you to kill. So the big unit's going to charge. I wonder if they'll make
glaives,
it.
Draconic glaives. These two.
Double 1, 6 inches.
Yes.
You're good. Do they do anything on the charge? Do they like
No,
run
no.
me over on the
You
charge?
just get to reroll ones as long as they're within 12 of him, yeah.
Well, they're fine.
Wait.
Oh boy. Ugh. Ugh. They just threw up a bit in my mouth.
All right, these are the crusher ones here. They do 2 damage, but they don't have much range.
Ooh,
Oh no!
no, that's not going to get
Well,
them anywhere.
I can spend a CP.
You do have 2 command points, because we didn't mention this, but he started with 70 less command points than me. So he gets a free command point out of that.
Yeah.
And so you do have 2 right now. 1 for the beginning.
Yeah,
and
we're
one
gonna
for-
spend that.
So you're going to use the command point to re-roll your
reroll.
charge? Nope, it got worse.
No.
It got worse.
Same dice. What?
Ah! Into the combat phase, you have to choose. Do you want your dragon ogres to fight or your hounds? Which one is it?
Definitely the dragon ogres. I know the hounds are gonna die anyways.
Okay.
That's their job.
Dragon ogres it is. So you've got 6 attacks each, so 30 attacks hitting on 3s. Re-rolling ones
ones.
because of the Shaggoth is nearby.
Come on, Shaggy.
Oh goodness, I don't see very many 2s. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Oh boy.
Maybe I won't
Whoa,
be
I think there's only 1, 2.
Yeah, there's 1, 2. Ouchies. 3s?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there's some.
Yeah. And you have a -1 rend because of your spell. I have a 6-up save. So every 3+ here is just a wound. I got 2 wounds each.
If I would have cast another spell or something like that, I could reroll wounds with them too. Oh no!
Oh, what do you mean, oh no? I think you're okay.
That was a 2.
Was that a 2? Okay. You just killed 8.5 of them. So we're going to kill 3 of the squig herders. Guess what? Squig herders have 2 wounds each. Any money says that'll get FAQ'd.
Yeah, that seems really
Weird. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.5. You. Oh, I still have a lot left.
That's not bad.
Yeah. And then you got your claws. 4s to hit. Do they reroll ones?
Still reroll ones because of the.
Oh goodness, dude! Hot dice. 4s to wound. So that's another 5 wounds.
Hey.
It's another 2.5. So half. 1, 2. We're leaving the squig herder alive because as long as, I don't know why I'm keeping him alive. I was gonna say as long as he's alive, they can reroll runs and charges. I don't think I'm gonna be doing either of those today. So you ouchied me. I'm gonna try to ouchie you. So these guys, because of the totem, they mortal wound on a 5, the spiders, and they do 2 mortal wounds when they roll 5s because of the spell.
Overkill.
Yeah, it might be. Maybe. We'll see. If my dice are as hot as yours, maybe. He'll go in. He has to end up closer to the nearest. So you know what? This guy's going to
He can
swing his butt like that. No, I can't. This guy's not going to be able to get in. Yeah, no. Unless they have a reach. I think the Grot will be in because he has a 2-inch reach, but the spider.
Yeah, spear maybe.
So all the Grots are in range, but the spiders are only 4 of them are. So we got 4 of them, 2 attacks each. So they're 4s to hit, but 5 pluses will just stop right there, and they'll do 2 mortal wounds.
Aye.
All right, so there's 4 mortal wounds.
Oh.
So why don't we just start there? 4 mortal wounds. Now, just so you know, anybody watching Age of Sigmar here for the first time or one of the new first times, we really shouldn't take away casualties until all the attacks are done, because you allocate the wounds after everything.
I like to leave them on the table too, and then you.
So we know for the bravery.
Out.
But yeah, you know that there's not anything weird going to happen here, so just go ahead. 4 is to wound. 2 wounds, you get a 6-up save against those. They don't have any negatives.
No.
6 up. 1 more dice.
Hey.
And then we got the spears, all 5 of them. Then the spears are 5s to hit, 4s to wound. I'm going to throw a white one in there to be the boss because he gets to hit on 4s instead. Hey, didn't matter. Look at that. 1 hit, 1 wound. 6-up save.
Come on.
Oh, 1 more goes. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya, dirty dogs. And now the dogs. Bark, bark. You get your 8 attacks back, hitting on 4s. Oh, come on, man!
Oh, yeah.
Come on!
Yeah.
Come on!
Let's do that again.
What's going on? 4s to wound. Okay, you averaged that one, but there should be like that many less. 5-up saves, 2 wounds each though. All right, 1.5 die. How did you do that? Come on. Well, frick. Oh no, he's a regular one. Good. I'm like, I put the one that I didn't want to kill at the back. So 1 dies and will wound. Oh, see, I get a +2 bravery now for that, and that's my champion. You know, I don't care about the champion. He gets +1 to his hit.
Yeah.
If it was a spider that got +1 to the hit rolls, then maybe. It's my turn. I'm gonna do my squigs next. We're just gonna touch. I want to make sure I'm touching so the boss can fight as well later on. Touch. He's just gonna wrap around a little bit. Oops. Touch. Basically, they're all getting in.
Oh no.
Touch, and squig herder. The squig profile has changed. They now have 2 attacks instead of 1, but they only do 1 damage instead of D3. So 4s to hit. And it doesn't matter if there's squig herders there or not. Oh goodness, that was bad.
Oh.
They always hit on 4s. Oh my goodness, that was so bad.
Whoa.
3s to wound. Okay, that wasn't horrible. So these are all -1, 1 damage. So that's 7 wounds. So go ahead. 5-up saves now because they're 4 up to 5 up.
Oh
So
no.
you take 6
That's-
wounds.
Oh, one dead and
That kills one.
Another.
Yeah.
Kill the one in the back.
That's definitely.
And then 1 wound on the next one.
We'll do it here because we're gonna. Or no, we'll do it here.
Do me a favor and count down.
Okay.
We count down here.
Cool.
Because it's better.
Yes.
Except in Age of Sigmar it can get confusing because you count the number of wounds
the
allocated
charts.
for big things, but we figured out that you can easily calculate it by subtracting the one number from the other.
Yeah.
Watch out though, the squig herder still gets to hit you. He's got his squig pipes hitting you on 5s. Woo, nothing. Now at the end we've got my Grot boss. Ah! Get away from my mushrooms! And yes, he is referring to the squigs. So he gets within an inch. We'll start with this boring stabba. Hits you on 4s. Oh, all right. Wounds you on 3s. Okay, not bad. No Ren, so you get your 4-up save. Fill all 3 of them for me. Make up for all this ridiculous dice rolls you've been making. Okay, 2, that's good.
2 left.
But the real champion here is hopefully his giant cave squig. This is 4s to hit, 3s to wound, -1 rand, but D3 damage. So if I actually get through all of that, I'm gonna do some damage. Watch out. 4s to hit. Whoa, yeah! Woo! 1 hit, 3s to wound. Booyah! Nothing. Take that, Dan. Woo! But I'm not done, because you brought my Grot unit in, so they're coming on in. This guy's gonna be -1 to hit now, because he's got all sorts of netters around him.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, and you put the wounds over here, though, so it's your fault. It's your fault. Should have been thinking about it.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't care. I don't blame you.
I want to drag you in.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay.
Probably not.
Well, you did.
Just imagine the chatter in the alley.
We're going to start with the 5 netters who are there. Yes, they have 3 attacks each. Why? I don't know. It's a frickin' net. But it's barbed. It's barbed, so watch out. So it hits on 4s. Oh, come on. It wounds on 5s, but because I have at least 30 models, I get +2 to my wound rolls. I'm wounding on 3s.
Oh no.
Nice. And you get your 4-up saves.
4s. Yeah.
With it. Woo!
Oh,
5 wounds!
See you later, alligator!
We're not alligators. We're dragon ogres.
Whatever! After a while, crocodile!
Again, we're dragon ogres.
Oh, and I got the one with the stab. Watch out. 4s to hit. And he's 2s to wound. Normally 4s, but 2s to wound.
Yeah.
Booyah! There's another one. I can't believe how many of those you whiffed.
Yeah.
Are you like a extreme man? You're like, I'm an all or nothing thing. No middle ground for you. You're not lukewarm.
Nope.
The battle shock test, you lost 2 guys here, and they're only bravery 6 apparently. So if you roll 5 or 6, you'll lose 1 or 2 more respectively.
Oh boy,
are you gonna roll it, or
spend 1?
You have 1 command point. You could inspire and presence them. But yeah, come on, it's only 5 or 6, right? Right?
No, I don't.
Right?
Dragon Ogre's a big deal, man.
I know, right?
I'm spending 1.
Oh, come on, man. Live on the edge.
Well,
Now it's too late. You walked away, and so you've changed how you would have rolled the die, when you would have rolled the die.
It's everything.
Everything's changed.
Is
Yeah, you can't roll now and be like, that's what I would have got. It was not, man, because you're rolling in different circumstances.
I like to be sure. I don't want one of them running away would just not be cool.
No, if you roll 6 and 2 more would...
2 run away?
Yeah, that'd be bad. Your Warhounds are only bravery 4, and you lost 6 of them, so if you roll anything but a 1, they're all gone.
Yeah.
Running away, are we? Back! So the big question I have here is I've lost 11 of these squigs, and they're bravery 4 right now in the battle shock phase because I have at least 10. So I'm going to lose 7 plus D6. Now, they have a rule that whenever one of them runs away, the nearest unit, it doesn't say nearest non-Moonclan anymore, but I've made sure to be in base contact with you, so you're the nearest, takes a mortal wound for every 4 plus I roll, and I roll a die for every single squig that runs. And so I could just roll, hope that they all run away, and roll a bunch of 4 pluses and mortal wound you to death. Or I could have them sit around for another turn and attack you again.
Whoever goes first.
But the problem is I don't know who's going to go first next. I have the slight advantage in that area.
If we tie, I heal.
Yeah, fine, whatever. But because you only have 2 wounds left on this guy, so
No,
I'm
it's on the 4 update.
likely if I roll for battle shock to kill another dragon ogre.
Yeah.
Maybe even 2
Yeah.
if I spike it, but not likely. But if I spend that command point. The problem is if I spend that command point and then you go again, I have no command points to inspire and presence like the big unit of Grots.
Right now too, because
Yeah, because you're out of command points.
Yeah.
So this is going to once again it's going to be a very important roll off because you don't have any objectives right now except the one that at the back. So you're getting hardly any points.
Yeah.
So if I can hold the line for another turn,
That would really...
then you'll be in trouble for points even if you're doing okay. Because you only lost 2 dragon ogres. Like you've got lots of guys left.
Yeah.
So you have a second wave to follow up. So I really don't know. If I knew who was going next, I would know. Like if I knew it was me going next, I would totally run.
Yeah.
And if I knew it's you going next, I would not run to force you to kill them, rather than
for sure.
rather than going after other stuff. I'm gonna roll it 4 plus. I run.
Oh,
I don't
boy.
know if I like that, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So I'm gonna lose 7 plus 4, 11. So I'm gonna have. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the squig herder alive. So 1.
That's gonna hurt me
2,
bad, man.
maybe. I get to roll 11 dice.
11?
And every 4 plus is a mortal wound on your dragon ogres. So that's 6,
That is really cool effect.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can keep 1 squig and the squig herder. Or I could kill a squig herder and only have 10, but then what's the point of that?
Yeah.
I know what the point is to keep 2 guys right here next to you. You'll still be in range of him, but these guys will be forced to... Well, there. If I keep them over there... I don't know, man! All right.
Ay, ay, ay.
Too many mushrooms.
Too many mushrooms. Yeah, too many mushrooms. You know what? We're going for broke. We're going to do 11 of them. So here we go. Are you ready? Okay, I'm going to keep that one right there because he's within an inch of the other one.
Yeah.
So that's 11 of them. So I get to roll 11 dice. I'd like to see 7 4+s because that'll kill 2 of your Dragon Ogres, so one of them's down to 2. I better see at least 2, but I actually better see a lot more than just at least 2. So I want to spike this, obviously. Like, duh. Like, I'd love to see all 11, but that'll still only kill 2. Well, I got 4. That's below average. Only 4. So it does kill the one. He only had 2 wounds left, and it puts 2 mortal wounds onto the next one.
So 3 will be left onto him.
The center one. Put it on the center one.
Yeah.
No? Oh, okay. Oh, I made a mistake. Now you own the objective. I should have kept them there just for that reason.
Yeah. Well,
dang it.
Even after what died?
No, because if I had Inspiring Presence, then there would have been enough there. Because I would have had, those 11 were all there, right?
I didn't even think.
I didn't even think about that either. So now you own that objective and you got 2 more points. Oh, that was a big mistake. Oh, I should have done that. Oh, well. Okay, if I had spiked all those mortal wounds, I'd feel a little less bad, but that was pretty bad.
That was it. Oh, yeah.
So now the score is 5-3 at the end of battle round 1.
Yes.
And we go into the very important who goes next.
Okay.
I win ties. Although
tie would be good.
You get to heal on ties for some weird reason. Some lightning comes down and heals your Dragon Ogres.
It's his war.
But you know what? I'll take a tie over you going first. 4, 1.
Ah.
I'm going next. Now.
Darn.
Should have done something else first, though. The Bad Moon moving.
Oh.
On a 1, it doesn't move. 2 to 5 moves once. On a 6, it moves twice. So once. The light of the Bad Moon. It's here! So this unit is now rerolling 1s to hit. My Squigs can run and charge.
Oh.
He gets me an extra command point.
Yeah.
Because it's all in that side. Because this marks the edge.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I think I can choose this unit.
Yeah, you could.
Well, I'll have to check because they're the unit's wholly within. Because not each model that's the unit. I'll have to double check that because I might be able to do D3 mortal wounds to them.
Yeah.
We'll see. So now that the Bad Moon is here, it affects models wholly within this quadrant. And there's only one of your models that are wholly within, it's this guy. So I can choose this unit, and I roll a die, and I have to roll equal to or under the number of models who are wholly affected by it. So I have to roll a 1. If I do, you take D3 mortal wounds.
Yeah.
1! Woo! All right!
And then watch 3.
3 mortal wounds!
Yeah.
Oh, it's
He
just
did.
enough to kill him! Ah!
Cracks through the cave wall.
Oh, the moon comes through the cracks and just beams him in the head. So much for your healing lightning.
Yeah, lightning.
Have some
no more.
moonlight. That actually drew these Grots out of combat.
Yeah.
My general is Gloomspite Gitz, and he's in there, and he's affected, so I get an extra command point. So I'm actually up to 3 command points. No, 2 command points. 3. I didn't use it to Inspiring Presence. So 3 command points.
Yeah, you go.
And any of these Grots who are affected by it get to reroll 1s to hit. But, if I charge out of there will be less than that'll be affected by it. So once it gets to the middle, it affects the whole table. That'd be awesome.
That's
Sweet.
Yeah.
And he'll use his command ability for free, giving them +3 movement, which only matters if I'm going to retreat. But I'll just do it anyways, because why not? It's free because of his command. Sorry, because of his command trait. He can do his command ability once per hero phase for free. Which I'm going to try to do Venom of the Spider God. I get a +1 of this.
I
only need a 6 total, but if I get a 10 or higher, he can choose D3 units instead of just 1.
Yeah.
So 8. You could try to unbind this one by rolling 9 or higher.
That's the only spell you got, really.
No, I can do another spell. Like the one that lets me run and charge, or Mystic Shield, or Arcane Bolt.
Let's try this.
So you need to roll
This one's
9 or higher.
I can't lose models. Hey!
Yep. Yes, stopped it.
2 6s.
Then I'm going to cast the other spell that he has, which lets a unit run and charge. I get an 8 on that. You can't stop it. I'm going to give it to this unit of Spiderfang Riders, or Spider Riders. I'll use his once per game ability that lets him reroll all his hit and wound rolls. It's only on him, not on his mount. He eats some red cat mushrooms, and they do a bit of a number on him. These spiders are then in the movement phase, going to scuttle, 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 scuttle. I wish they were double mortal wounding, but so does everybody. Other ones are going to run 5 inches. They get to run and charge, remember. So 15-inch movement in total. Actually, they get even more. They get a +2 to their run. So they're actually moving 17 inches. But I can't go any further anyways, because you're in my way. And scuttle, scuttle, scuttle. He'll stay right behind them.
Oh, that thing's scary.
It is. I'm actually going to retreat and run my squig herd. And they get an extra 3-inch movement because I use my command ability. So that's 5 plus 3 plus 3, so that's 11.
Oh, jeez.
So they're going right through here. Because they can be objective holders, right?
Come on, bud.
Not really going to do anything else.
That's his image.
So we're going to come in here with lots of netters. Netters give -1 to hit. Now, they don't stack or anything. That would be OP. Question is, do I retreat him or do I just keep him there? I think I'm going to keep him there. Because I did eat the mushroom, right?
Yeah.
Would have been for nothing. I don't really care. It just goes on him. And not if it was the cave squig got the reroll wounds and hits. Oh, that would be fantastic.
Yeah.
But it ain't. So many grots.
I don't see the end of them.
There's just so many. Yeah, to you, it's just like this never-ending.
Yeah.
It's like dark back here, right?
Gloom and like this.
You just see this never-ending grots. We're gonna shoot. We'll start with these. These spider riders do not run, so they get to fire their bows. Yeah, I don't know if I care where they shoot. Let's shoot the units in front of them. I'm gonna combine because they're all the same profile. There's 8 attacks here, 10 and some attacks. I can't remember. It's 1 or 2. I'll check. But they all do 5s and 5s, so they're all gonna fire. 18 shots in total, 5s to hit. Yeah, 4 hits.
Oh,
that's so bad. Can I get 1 or 2 wounds? No, they say. No, you may not.
no.
It's a charge phase. So we're gonna start with these spider riders. So charging, 5 inches. We're gonna wrap around as far as we can over here, like so. We're actually gonna move these like this. Wonder why.
Oh, no.
Oh no. All right. This unit that ran can still charge 7 inches because of the spell that was put on. Gonna have to bring in the cockatrice. So you know what? We'll just surround the cockatrice. But we don't want the spawn. Let's stay away from the spawn. Yeah, you're just out with the spawn.
Out.
And then the big spider will charge 8 inches. That should be enough.
Every day of the... Anyways.
There we are. And then the Grots! 7-inch charge. Okay, so we're gonna charge in, but we're gonna stay more than 3 inches away from that unit.
Oh, such a big blob.
Yeah, and we're just going to, I'm going to take this netter and have him go right here. And then essentially, everybody's going to be -1 to hit. You know what, I'm even going to charge this way and throw a netter in between these guys.
Oh.
Just to be a big old jerk. Is that jerkish? Yeah, it's jerkish. You're welcome. You know what, but we want to, you know what, I'm like, but we want to make sure we put as many as, I think I have enough that I can double rank.
This guy, the net affects the 2 models only.
Every model within 2 inches
Okay.
gets -1 to hit. Okay, those are the ones I had to measure carefully. So now we go. Yeah, there's more than 16, boss. In the combat phase, I'm going to have the big Arachnarok go first and attack those Dragon Ogres. Start the 4 monstrous fangs. So these hit on 2s, but more importantly, 5 pluses, they'll do D3 mortal wounds. Oh, there we are.
No.
Come on, big numbers, big numbers. Nice. Well, that's average. It was 4. 4 mortal wounds. And then the other one's just wound on, I'll check in a second. 1 second. It was 3, so 1 more wound. -1 save, D3 damage, so 5 up. Oh, so another D3, so you've taken 4, 5, so that kills exactly 1 ogre so far. If you care about knowing how much damage I do, you can hold off, just so you know what to leave, or you can just start removing them now. Your choice. I still have a few more attacks.
I feel like this guy's gonna be the guy that has to go every time.
Okay. 8 attacks with his legs, 4s to hit. Ooh.
Hi.
3s to wound. 2 wounds, -1, 1 damage each, so 5 up. So 1 wound. Then all the Grots on board, 5s to hit. 4s to wound, 2 wounds, no Ren, so 4 up. So it's another nothing. So well, it's only been 1 wound so far, right?
Yeah.
And the Shaman hits on a 4. Nope. So just 1 more wound.
Oh.
You know, that wasn't so bad. Only killed 1 in a bit. That was pretty sad, actually. Imagine if I had gotten the spell off, though, to double the mortal wounds.
Oh, man.
That would have been 8 mortal wounds instead of 4.
Yeah. Totally gone.
Yeah. Well, not totally gone. You just lost 4 more. Because this guy has 4 wounds left.
Yeah, 4 left, too.
So he would have died, too.
That horde.
You have a hard choice, but you've decided the Dragon Ogre's right here. You want to try to start killing some Grots. Okay. You got all your claw attacks, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Jeez, again. What is that? Dude, that could have been on 4s, and you would have only missed 1 more.
No, if I only did 5s or mortal wounds or something.
Now, you still have the -1 rend on them, right?
Yes.
The spell's
Yeah, that spell's still
your
going.
next hero phase.
So 3s.
Okay, so we got 5 wounds, minus 1. So I got a 6+ save normally, but I have at least 10 shields, so it makes it a 5+, so you got a -1 rend, so 6+. Nothing. 5 die. Oh no, 5 cross died! What am I gonna do with my 3 command points? Then you got your claws. 4s and 4s, re-rolling 1s.
Yep.
On the hit.
And
4s.
4s again.
Now these ones I get my full 5-up save. Booyah! Yeah! You killed 7 of them.
A little more.
Go to these spiders next. I'm gonna pile in like so, still staying more than 3 inches from them. Everything into him. Start with the spiders. 8 attacks, hitting on 4s, but 5s will do mortal wound instead. Oh boy! Oh boy! 4 mortal wounds right there. That's half of his wounds are gone.
Yeah, he's got 4 left now.
4 is to wound. That's 1 more wound. No rend or anything.
6.
6-up save?
Yeah.
Oh, he made it. That actually might keep him alive.
Naked bird.
And then they Grot spears. They're 5s, except for the orange one is a 4. Yeah, once again, didn't make a difference. Nothing. Okay, so he took half his wounds. And you can choose this or this unit.
Oh, I can't move
which
at all.
obviously
Yep.
means that you want to choose them because he's already
So yeah, that there and that there.
just going to stay where you are. Put him at 1 into that, 1 into the Grots.
Yeah, I can't really.
Now, the one against the Grots is going to be -1 to hit because of the netters. The one in the Grots first, hitting on 4s now because of the -1 from the net. Show me 3 3s.
Yeah,
Make
4s.
me happy.
And I get to
Hold
reroll.
on. Oh, you only get 3 attacks. You get to reroll 1 still.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. 2 hits. And what are these big clubs?
This thing just does no rend, but it's a 3 up to wound. Okay, and then that's 2 damage.
But no rend?
No rend.
So I get my 5-up save.
Strange.
All right, you killed
But
2
2
of them.
damage.
Yeah, look at that. So 2 more of them die. That's 9 dead.
And then
And then against the the claws.
Yeah.
So 4s and 4s. 1
1.
hit.
and a 4 again.
Yes.
And no
5-up
rend.
save. Not saved. Okay, well, you're efficient. You've now brought him down to 50. And then into the other Spiderfangs from the other guy. Now he gets to hit on 3s.
Spider Vengeance.
You're rolling 1s. Dude.
That's helped.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
3s to wound. And I got
1.
a 5-up save. Otherwise it's 2 damage.
Yep.
So this one right here should have been over there because he moved over. So he dies and will wound the musician. And then his claws, 4s and 4s. Reroll those 2 ones. And I gotta kill that stupid Shaggoth. I guess if I've done that, I've probably killed the rest of your army.
And
1 in and a wound. The 5-up save. Save! Hey, I made a save! Look at that! Woo! So you're done. So I'm going to.
Oh, I gotta do him still.
Well, you got the cockatrice. You're done for anything that's going to
Yeah.
influence me.
Yep.
So I'm gonna have this guy come in. We're gonna have 2 spiders that'll make it in.
Those are threatening.
They are. There. Get rid of this leg. So 2 spiders hitting on 4s, but 5s do mortal wounds.
Oh.
1 wound, no rend, 1 damage.
The dragon over
4
the
up.
scales. Do they save me?
Nope.
No.
So you take a wound anyways, but that could have been worse.
No.
And then only 2 of the spears are in range. 5s to hit, 4s to wound. Hey, it's a wound. 4-up save. Do I do another one?
Goblin stabber.
There we are.
Oh no.
Because there's only 2 of them. That wasn't too bad. You just because you failed both your saves.
Yeah.
And then the cockatrice into those spiders. Start with his vicious beak.
Yeah.
4s to hit, 3s to wound. 1 hits.
And 3s.
Is there a rend on this? No, it doesn't.
No.
And then his
It's a sword-like talons.
4s and 4s.
Oh, no rerolls, no nothing.
Okay, well, he's awesome.
Yeah.
And next up, we're going to do my big ol' unit of Grots. I'm going to be careful not to wrap around here and bring in another unit, because I just don't want that. I could pile in, but I don't know. I guess sure. Sure, I'll pile in. He's kind of close. I don't know. We'll get a few more in here. Let's start with our attacks into him. We got 3 netters and a regular guy. 9 attacks from the netters. None of them are affected by the bad moon right now because they're out of that quadrant. 4s to hit. There we are. Rolling like Dan.
Yeah.
3s to wound because there's at least 30 models. So we've got 3 wounds. 4-up saves.
Can he do it?
Oh, I killed the Dragon Ogre.
Oh.
Woo! Go away, Dragon Ogre.
Just got netted to death.
Yeah, it's just all these barbed nets tear at him. And one stabba. 4s and 2s. Nothing. And then all of these guys into them. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 nettas. Nope, 5 nettas. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 regular guys. So 4 to 5 of the nettas are affected by the bad moon, so they get to reroll 1s to hit.
Cool.
So the oranges get to reroll 1s to hit. 4s to hit. Ugh. Reroll that 1/1. 3s to wound because of how many guys I have. Ugh. Only 4. It's pretty pathetic. 4-up saves.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just fail all these. That'll make up for it. Yeah, just 1. So 1 guy's back down to 4, and then I have a few more attacks. Then I got 6 others. One of them is the champion, so they're getting to reroll 1s. He's hitting on 3s. They're hitting on 4s. 2s to wound. Oh, come on. That's so pathetic. They could have done so much more. 4-up saves. Maybe I'll fail both of these to kind of make up for the stats. Just 1. I did 2 wounds with all of that. Now, mind you, I did kill the other Dragon Ogre, so that's something.
That worked good.
But then I got my red cap mushroomed loon boss.
Oh, no.
So he's got 4 attacks, hitting on 4s, but he gets to reroll all hit rolls.
Hey.
It says. 3s to wound, gets to reroll them. All right, 1 reroll did something. No Ren, so you get your 4-up save.
4 up.
There we are. There we are. He's down to 1, and then we got the big guy. 4 attacks from the squig. Hitting on 4. So he does not reroll 1s because of the moonlight. That's just the Grots that do that. 3s to wound. So 2 wounds, -1 rend, D3 damage each. 5 up.
Let's do it.
Ah, you made one of them. So somebody's dead. It's just 1 wound, but it does finish off that 1 Dragon Ogre. And the other one, if you roll a 6, will run. And that's it for our fighting. So we go to the Battle Shock phase. I lost a lot of Grots here. I think I lost 10 of them in total. I'm going to use one of my 3 command points to inspire and presence them. We're going to really... They are Bravery 9 right now, so I would lose D6 plus 1 more. But I just want them to stay as long as possible. And I got these 3 command points that don't have a lot to do with them.
Yeah.
So we're going to inspire and presence them. I lost 1 Spiderfang rider. I lost 1 here. They're Bravery 4, but the banner makes them +2 Bravery. It used to be that the banner gave them +3 if there's no enemies nearby. Now it's just a straight +2 for them. It's different for them. They get +1 Bravery, -1, or +1 to saves against shooting. So if I roll a 6, 1 more will run. No. You lost 2 Dragon Ogres. You have no command points. So they're Bravery 6.
Yeah, this is bad.
Oh, he runs!
He ran.
He ran! He only lost 1, so you have to roll a 6 for him to run. Okay, he's fine. But still, that's kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
You're running out of guys.
Oh,
You're running out of guys.
I'm not doing good right now.
Now, I took that objective back. I still hold these other 2 that I'm not near because I had held them before. So that gives me 5 more points, bringing the score up to 10-3 at the end of my turn 2. So you get your free move, first off, D6 inches for the Shaggoth. You could re-roll the 3 if you want.
Oh, I'll just keep. Yeah.
You're like, no.
I'm just going to keep.
Your dice have been hot the whole game. You know they're about to go cold, right? And these Dragon Ogres, you can roll it and see. It might change your mind on what you want to do.
Yeah. That's...
6 inches. Why not, right?
Yeah.
Just move them over. That way you have some choices.
I'm going to do that -1 AP, or rend, I should say, onto the
spawn, hopefully.
It's a 7. Oh, it's not.
Oh, he failed. Movement phase. Spawn move random.
On.
Hey, 7 inches. That's average.
Averagely moving this way.
Heading towards that objective.
Yeah.
Do they want to run to get there?
If I charge, I'll lap around. I'm thinking about trying this.
Just kind of daisy chain them back.
Yeah, he's gonna shimmy, 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 shimmy some more.
Somewhere in there.
They will run because they can do that. Oh, and I can't reroll that.
Oh no, you only get to move 9 inches. Where on earth would you go with any higher anyway?
I know, it's like...
You're not even going to move your
I thought
full run
maybe I
distance.
could sneak through here, but I actually screwed up by putting it like that, but that's okay.
Nah, whatever.
Hopefully I'll make the charge around.
You got some good charges. Gonna retreat and run at the cockatrice?
Yeah.
An extra
It was a
1!
fun.
You could use your 1 command point and turn that into a 6.
Oh no.
Because just so you know,
My
Dan,
roll's bad anyways.
what Dan wants to do is head that way so that maybe he can get to the one that's worth 4 later on.
It would be 12 plus 6, so 18.
Yeah, it'd be a big jump.
That's like to here, and then if I hold you
Do you
off,
need to go more than 13? I guess that's a question, right? I guess I can just catch up to you a lot
I
easier.
can go right to there.
And then the objectives. You're not going to be able to get to the objective with 18.
Next turn maybe.
So you're not going to worry about it then? Or are you
I'm going.
You're using your command point?
Yeah,
All right, so
it's
6
fine.
run. Up to there with 4 hit points left. Nothing in the shooting phase.
Charge.
Where are we charging first?
So these first.
Chaos Spawn. Charge. 6. Well, that'll get you to the big spider.
Yeah.
That's what they wanted, right? And then the rest can kind of daisy chain towards the objective. So that objective is yours.
Yeah.
Charge the big dragon ogres.
Yeah.
How far? 6 inches.
Wow.
All right, it's gonna go into the grots then.
Yeah, we'll see.
You can get,
If I go like,
as long as you're not looking to
The one goes here, and he'll go.
As long as you get to half inch of an enemy.
So like there, and then the rest is gonna be like.
And then right behind into the Grots. And the Shaggoth finally getting into the fight.
Yeah, let's see how this goes. 10.
10 inches. Well, you could wrap around if you care, or you could just go straight in, or you could double back and go for the Grots. Not really.
Yeah, I kind of like that actually.
You're actually gonna go for the Grots with them?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
got a high damage, 3 damage attack. On
So
that.
he could remove a lot of them.
Yeah.
Into the combat phase. Who would you like to fight with first?
Good question.
It's a pretty big mosh pit going on right here.
No.
You want to start with your spawn. So they get 2d6 attacks each.
Oh, so I gotta roll. Well, no, it's.
No, you roll once.
Yeah.
And if you roll double, so average,
7.
but they hit on 4s. They hit on 4s, wound on 4s, but if you had rolled doubles, it becomes 3s and 3s. So you can pile some of them in. You can probably get 3, maybe 4 of them in, as you can wrap around. Because the reach is still only 1 inch, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got 3 of them in. So 21 attacks. Not bad. 21 attacks hitting on 4s.
4, and you have -1 because of my stone.
The stone's gonna be -1 save. Oh, look at all those 3s. 4s to wound. Oh no, 1 wound! I get -1 save because of the stone, so I get a 5 up save. Oh, at least
Yeah.
13 wounds left.
Oh.
Yep, I'm down to 13 wounds. I'm gonna do this unit of Spider Riders, because I want them to pile in and lock up these guys and keep them away from my big spider. So I'll get 1, 2, actually, whoop.
Could have 3-inch attack. No, I think it's 2.
Well, their spears are 2-inch reach, but the spiders are only 1 inch. So 3 spiders in. Spiders first, hitting on 4s, but 5s or higher will do mortal wounds. So we got 2 hits and 2 mortal wounds so far. 4s to wound. Nothing. So 2 mortal wounds from that, and then 3 spears. 2 hit. Look at that. 1 wounds with a 4 up save. So I got 2 wounds on you so far. 3 wounds.
Oh.
One of them has 2 left. Your big Shaggoth is gonna go.
All right.
He's -1 to hit because of the nets. Starting with.
The Leviathan axe.
So what does it normally hit on?
Yeah, it's 3, so 4s.
4s. Oh, there's a 3.
I felt it.
He doesn't re-roll 1s either. Sweeping Tails D3 attacks. So 2 normally hits on what?
4, so 5s. Ugh.
Oh, those netters. Stupid netters.
I knew it. So 3s, so 4s.
This is his what?
It is his little forelimbs.
Okay, and then 4s to wound then?
Ah!
Oh boy.
Yeah. -1 damage. That's it.
Okay.
His little talons.
6 up save.
T-Rex.
Oh, he doesn't do anything.
T-Rex arms didn't do. Oh, I got really big head. Really big ogre dragon.
Yeah. I'm gonna have these Spider Riders go try to finish off the one. If they get lucky, kill the other one too, but not likely.
Yeah, this might.
6 spider attacks, 4s to hit. 1 mortal wound. I'm not gonna kill the guy. 4s to wound. I didn't wound him, but maybe the spears will do it. The spears will do it. I can feel it. 2 hits. 2 hits. 1 wound. Fill the 4 up and I kill 1. 4 up.
Can I?
I kill him. Oh, that was pathetically hard.
Nets or spiders. That's what they're afraid of. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Vengeance.
You're gonna go for my leader?
Yeah. Oh no! 3s, 3 1s.
Nope. 4s.
4s.
Oh, you're right, 3s. You're right, 3s. Give it a middle finger to my -1.
And
3s to wound. Oh no!
Hey.
Ow! I got a 4 up save. Oh! He's got 2 wounds left. You could kill him with your little claws. I got a big little head, tiny little claws. 4s to hit.
Oh,
No, yeah, only 5s.
yeah,
actually.
5s would be
Yeah,
that
4s
works.
to wound.
And 1 wound though.
And I get through.
God.
He's got 1 wound left.
Got 1. Just get out.
Oh, so close. Okay, so you still have these 2 guys to go, so I'm gonna do my Grots next.
See you later, alligator.
After what, crocodile? I'm gonna put these 4 on these dragon ogres. We got 3 nets and a regular guy. So 3 nets hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. Look at that, 3 wounds. 4 up saves.
4 up.
Oh, 2 wounds. Yeah, then the 1 little stabber. 4s and never mind. So 2 wounds onto them. Onto them.
These guys, right?
And then I gotta put a bunch of attacks on this guy. All the nets first. The white ones are not in the moon. So the rest of them get to reroll 1s. 4s to hit.
I like that moon rule.
No, it's only 1. No. 3s to wound. Ooh, 6 wounds. 4 up saves. Oh, he makes one. Oh, he just wants to stick around forever. 8 other Staba attacks, one of them being the champion, who is not in the bad mood, but the rest of them are. So he gets +1 to hit. The other ones reroll 1s, so that's all these hits. Wounding on 2s. Normally 4s, but +2. So 6 wounds. Maybe you'll die from this. You got 4 wounds left.
Yeah.
Perhaps. Oh, exactly 4!
My.
Woo! Stab, stab, stab.
Done.
Stab, 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 stab. Death by a million cuts. And you got these 2.
Yeah, I can do them.
The one goes into the Grots for sure. Does the other one want to go in the Grots or into the Spiders?
Grots.
Okay.
Vengeance.
Why not, right?
All right.
So they're
4 attacks each, these ones.
Oh yeah, wow. There's nets on both of them, so -1. So they hit on 3s normally?
Yeah, they hit on 3s normally. So there, yeah.
Reroll
and then
one,
reroll the
reroll
1. No.
What about these? What do they wound on?
3s.
they
And
hit?
it's -1 Ren.
Oh no!
Oh.
So I got a 6-up save with my shields. Okay. Damage 1 each?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They look scarier than they're mean.
Yeah, I know.
Fours
The
to hit.
claws, yeah.
The claws. That's
-1, right?
5s to
yeah.
hit, but you didn't roll any 4s, so that's fine. Reroll the 1. Oh, see, that's a miss.
And then 4s.
4s to wound.
Ah!
The claws! Okay, you killed 2 of them. That's okay. Yeah. And the big spider to the chaos spawn. Start with his big old fangs. We got D3 mortal wounds with this one. So 2 mortal wounds followed by 1 wound at -1. So 5-up becomes 6-up. You failed it. Does another 3 wounds. So that's 5 wounds so far.
Oh.
Well, they got 5 wounds each. So one of them dies. Whatever. Then all me legs. It was actually 2s to hit with my spite. Well, whatever. Who cares? 4s to hit with the legs. 3s to wound with the legs. 3 wounds. 5-up saves. Oh, you failed them. 3 more wounds. And then 8 attacks from all the Grots. I think they're 5s. Yeah, they're 5s to hit. They all miss. And then we got the guy on top. Yeah, I don't care if they were. So I get the guy on top, hits. My shaman wounds you, -1, so you get a 6-up save, otherwise it's D3. You don't get it, and he does 2 more.
That was
5 in total.
Yeah.
So another one
10.
Another one dies.
Yeah.
And that's it. And at this point, Dan is looking at it.
I'm out. That's it. Good game.
Yeah, even if he goes first next. If he goes first next, he can grab a lot of the objectives. He can go deep with the cockatrice.
Yeah.
Get ahead in points, but that's only turn 3. These guys aren't likely to survive in here, and I've got a lot of command points. The moon may or may not help me more. It depends. If it goes to the middle, it's a big deal. It would really help me. Yeah, those nets. The -1 to hit.
3 attacks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Makes sense. They're just being caged.
I don't
by
get why
nets.
there's 3 attacks, though.
That
I think
is-
the -1 to hit, they should just have a crappier attack than a regular stabber, right?
Yeah.
Why do they get a better attack?
That's really good.
Yeah, because it goes from 1 attack 4s and 4s to 3 attacks 4s and 5s.
Yeah.
Which that's better. That's
Big
just
blob
better.
with as many nets. How many can you put in a big blob?
3 per 20.
3 per 20.
And I had 60, so there's 9 nets in there. Well, actually, I don't even think I have 9 because I don't think I have 9 net models.
Yeah.
And so I've got, so basically the way it works with the Grots now, and I really like that they've defined this, is one, for every 20 models, you can bring 3 nets, 1 standard, and 1 musician. So they actually tell you that. Before it didn't tell you, it just said any of them could be changed into that. And so you could bring both standards, but it felt kind of cheesy to do so. Now they actually say you can do that. So I have 3 standards in here, 1 giving bravery, 1 giving
That's cool.
+1 save against shooting, and the other one doing, I don't care, I'll just make sure they're dead last. And then as many nets as I can bring, and then 1 musician, 2 musicians maybe, like who cares?
It's really cool, man. They're good. Like, they really just hold ground amazingly.
Yeah. Now, mind you, the Dragon Ogres probably weren't the best foe against them, because while the Dragon Ogres do hit hard, they don't have the quantity of attacks to deal with them. Like, you could kind of see that with this one Dragon Ogre against him, it looks like he should be able to just punch him out.
Yeah.
But 6 attacks total that... No, sorry, he has 6 and 2. 8 attacks total that are all 1 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're the good added, like, bonus to a big blob army. That's what I think.
Right.
You need to have a bunch
they're
of
fast.
men. I'm painting that up soon. This is just what I got left in the store right now.
Kind of treat them like your cavalry, which they're not meant to engage blobs. They're meant to skirt around the edges, grab objectives, and pick off units of artillery or archers or heroes or whatever. They're not meant to just charge headlong into a big throng.
Gores, lots of gores. That's what I need.
Yeah.
On gores too. Oh man, they're so cheap.
Yeah, so some pretty cool things that I'm seeing with the Gloomspite Gitz already, and this is without any of the new models. This is just existing stuff that they already had.
seeing some cool. I love the fact that I can combine them. That's my favorite thing right now.
Oh yeah.
Is that I was able to do Spiderfang and Moonclan, because otherwise I'd have to bring them as allies, and it could not bring this much as allies. Especially in a 1250 game, like even the Spider probably would have been too much for allies. But now they're just all part of the same army, and it just feels better. The squigs, I don't know about the squigs yet. I'll have to kind of play them out. Got to get more of them. Try out the different War Scroll battalions and see how they do.
Probably something really good for that.
Yeah, so we're gonna play another game. Gonna be Gloomspite Gitz against another army that Dan's getting ready to put together.
I got some more.
You got a couple choices.
Some stuff together.
But you'll already know what he's gonna play because it's in the vault right now at the link below. So you can go check that out. And if you're not a vault member yet, click the link. You can get a free 7-day trial. Watch the game right away and then decide if you want to stick around. And our vault members are key to helping us run our business, of course. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Dan, for playing. And I'll see you in the next video. Happy wargaming!